Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gavin McIntyre, and I'm a junior at Cleveland Heights High School, and I'm honored to be introducing Dr. Armin Weinberg into the Cleveland Heights Hall of Fame. Dr. Weinberg was ahead of his time. Before the media started talking about health disparities for minorities in healthcare, and especially cancer treatment, Dr. Weinberg was already working to address that. As a doctor and a medical researcher, he has led research studies around the globe to eliminate racial disparities in clinical trials and treatments. Dr. Weinberg graduated from Heights High in 1964, even though he should have been a member of the class of 1965. But because he had enough credits to graduate, it was lucky for him, it was a year earlier. After attending Ohio State University, he became a clinical professor at Baylor College of Medicine to teach others his specialties and research chronic diseases. His work earned him the role of chair of the Cancer Alliance of Texas. If he wasn't a professor, Dr. Weinberg would have possibly been a pilot. His most exciting memory of Heights is his graduation, especially since he was able to graduate a year early. He told me the only regret he had from his high school career was French class. I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but I'm guessing he didn't try hard enough in that class. A couple of things that Heights taught him was how to grow and mature and for the future, and to stay open-minded and live through the experience, and especially listen to your peers. It was very special for me to interview Dr. Weinberg. In fact, I picked him for a reason. Like so many of you, I lost someone I loved to cancer. In my case, it was my dad. So, Dr. Weinberg, thank you for everything you've done. And let's introduce our first Hall of Famer of the night.
Okay. Thank you very much. If you do this for everybody, we'll be, okay. So, thank you, Gavin, very much, and thanks to everybody for being here. We were supposed to keep this under 3 minutes. So one thing I learned many years ago was to take advantage of a prop, like a timer. First, let me say, Harvey, I'd like to thank you for putting together the application for this nomination. And second, I'd thank the students for thinking there was enough merit in what you put down to make this selection of me into this distinguished group. I have to pause really quickly, however, to have a special thanks to my wife, Karen, and our daughter, Lindsay, who put up with a lot of long hours and many strange and different places that I would go myself and sometimes take them throughout my career. I'm equally proud of them and what they've done. And I'm really, really proud to be here representing the Weinberg and Ashkenazi family, my families, my father and mother's families, who were, many of whom were here as students as well. I thought for a second I would spend us just thinking back about the role that Heights played. You know, the education that you get. I remember debate, speech, French. Well, French maybe not so much. That was not my favorite subject. But I learned to think here. It was a foundation for putting the knowledge that I had to use. I think that's one of the things that really sticks in my mind. I remember the voices and some of the values I learned from my teachers, and of course from my parents. My father, who often closed his emails to each of us with, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." You know, I know he would have been really proud, because I know he would say, you could make a difference and you did. And by being honored today, I think he would really appreciate that. But like the band, I learned that you can't do it alone. I remember being in the band here, and one of the most powerful moments was when the trumpets, and I was a part of that, would march down on this very stage and close the concert with the Stars and Stripes Forever. It was great. My mom, by the way, on the other hand, always wondered what I did. She could never quite be sure. But when she saw my name being quoted in National Geographic about the Chernobyl disaster, I knew she was really happy. Then, when she saw that I had dinner at former President Bush and Barbara Bush's home in Kennebunkport for the work we were doing in cancer, I know that made her really happy. So it's really nice. I think, however, thinking back, she probably also remembers when they thought I should go to military school in the 2nd grade. I guess I was a little bit of a problem. Well, anyway, she probably said, "Oi, Armin," this was one of the things. And today, you know, I think she would say, "Oi, Armin," that was good. So let me close by saying thanks to all my teachers, family, friends who are here tonight and who have been with me throughout the years. I'd like to be sincere when I say this. It's an honor to add to the beautiful tapestry of the alumni that make up this Hall of Fame and the previous ones. And I look forward to spending tomorrow with the students. Thank you all very much.